Hi, how you doing? I read something today that really disturbed me and I wanted to share it with you. So it was a Gallup poll that was done a few years ago, and it found that only 28% of Americans know what Memorial Day is all about, what the history is, what the intent is. 28%. That's shameful. Hopefully, if you've been following along this week or the last couple of days, you've learned a little bit more about Memorial Day and how poppies were brought in as a sign of remembrance. And I just wanted to share with you one more tip as we kind of get closer to Memorial Day on Monday. And that's ways that we can bring Memorial Day home. You know, because it's one thing to understand what Memorial Day was intended for, and it's a whole other thing to let that information kind of sink into your soul and move you to actually do something. So let's talk about 3 things that we can do this Monday to make it a truly reverent day. The first is a moment of silence. Now, this was something that to be honest, I didn't know about. In December of 2000, Congress actually established an act which established 3 p.m. on Memorial Day as a national moment of remembrance. Now, at that time, all Major League Baseball games will come to a halt. All Amtrak trains that are running will blow their whistles, and every American is asked to take 1 minute to just honor a moment of silence to remember those that have fallen in service to our country. So I encourage you, take a moment right now, set your phone for, maybe 2:55 on Monday afternoon so that when the time comes, you can properly observe that moment of silence and encourage others around you to do the same. If you're at a barbecue or whatever you're doing, if your phone goes off, hopefully that'll just kind of give you the reminder to refocus and take that moment to remember our fallen. The next thing, I talked about poppies the other day. And I found some beautiful examples of ways that you can grow poppies at your house. And I don't have a green thumb, but in little gardens. I mean, what a beautiful way to have that around your house at this time of year to remember the fallen. You can also check out the American Legion. They have a really nice poppy program. And, maybe you're feeling called to donate to their program or just check out what they have to offer. And the third thing that you can do on Monday that I encourage you to do is check out some of your local town events. I'm sure, especially where we live in the Northeast, many of the local towns have small ceremonies that'll be going on Monday. And if you can't find a small ceremony to attend, then maybe stop at the grocery store or a florist and pick up a few flowers and go find a local cemetery and, go through and see if you can't find any veterans' graves. And, going back to, Memorial Day was originally Decoration Day. And so what a great way to go back to the root of it all and actually lay flowers to honor those that have served our country by taking care of their graves. Thank you so much for joining me in the last couple of days as we've, kind of tried to get ready for Memorial Day. And, I've tried to brush up on my information so just as a mom, I can do a better job of sharing it with my kids. But whatever you do, I hope that you have a very reverent and a very meaningful Memorial Day, and you remember why we have the day off. It's not for the sales and everything else, but it's truly to honor the fallen that have served our great country. I hope you have a wonderful day, and God bless. Take care.